Yo, what's up everyone? It's Omi. Today's video edition is the people that I play Warzone multiplayer with throughout the whole entire season of Call of Duty Modern Warfare. And the reason that I'm making this is that I want you guys to see the people that I play with, the people that I have to deal with every single day, the headaches, the heartaches, everything that I have to deal with. Literally, I think a couple of days ago, by the end of like by the time we were done playing Warzone, I promise you my chest was like beating so hard because I was so mad. So I just want to show you some stats. Every player that I play with right here, we have name cards, their stats on the back. I did some great research on every single one of these people. So you know, just sit back, relax, and this is gonna be a good time. That's all I have to say. So moving on later, we're just gonna go down this list. I'm gonna tell you each thing that these players do, each thing that bugs me, each thing, and the reason I'm making this too is because I get blamed a lot. So the funniest thing is, so the first time I met these people was actually in the beginning of Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Momar I've been playing with like since 2017, like Fortnite days. So I met his friends from like his school and we started playing like almost like every single night. And this is the stuff that I've been dealing with day one. So let's get started. The first player is ideathzonei, Shivang Mehta, I think that's how you say his name. His famous quote is, what were you saying? Basically, he doesn't pay attention whatsoever half of the time. Like, if you ask him to revive someone, he's just like, oh, my bad. Like, I don't know what's wrong with that guy. That guy's attention span is off the board, alright? Game battles, he thinks he can snipe everybody. Like, his most used gun, and I should have checked this in the stats actually, he's been sniping since the first day of this game. And he is not good. He's absolutely not good. He misses half of his shots. Like, it's terrible. I don't, like, literally, we were playing a hardpoint game battles match, and he pulled out a sniper in hardpoint. He got 7 kills total in that hardpoint game battles match, and 3 of them were his sniper. I literally can't make this up. Alright.
I got fucking raped. He's one shot, he's 20. We got fucking raped. We literally got raped.
His Warzone stats, sorry I forgot, but his KD is a 1.1, 3,203 kills with 2,878 deaths. Score per minute is 187. So the way how I look at score per minute is like, obviously, it's like what you're doing per minute of that game. Are you like opening boxes, getting money, doing stuff for your teammates, right? And 187 is very low. Like, that's, you can just sort of tell, like, he's not doing that much. I mean, I know how he plays. He just sits at the top of the mountain hardscoping people all day. Wins 33. I have no idea how he has 33 wins. I don't know who he's paying money to. And his average damage is 1,225. So I think that is around 4 to 5 kills he's getting per game. Yep. Next, we have X Super PJX is his gamer tag. Akash, I don't know. I think his last name's Guy.
I've been hit.
That kid is so bad. Holy no! No, get me out of here! How did I just get out of this?
Homie, get in here, get this building.
Enemy team is hunting you. Stay alert.
No way. Bro, help me! Are you guys stupid? Dude. By far one of the worst players ever in this group chat. I can't, like, even his Warzone stats now. KD is 1.0, even KD. He has 34 wins. Again, I don't know how he gets these wins. You know, honestly, I think it's because, like, these guys, like, group up together and have, like, the biggest bot lobbies ever. In my opinion, it has to be, because there's nothing, like, there's no way they're getting wins against actual good people. Or they're camping really hard. I don't know. Average damage is 1,103. Again, that's about 3 to 5 kill range per game, okay? Let's go back to his favorite quote. Okay. That's his favorite quote. That's what he says every single game when he's confused. He has no idea what to say. He's a very quiet individual. When we play game battles, I honestly think he literally shits his pants. Like, actually. So no callouts whatsoever. And he even himself, like, I really wish I clipped this. Sometimes it's like it's in the moment and I don't like remember to clip stuff, that he says literally that he sucks himself, like he sucks at the game every single day. Next, by far one of the most annoying players I have ever played with, kid_30 3005.
Bro, what is actually happening right now? Can we like, what can we do right now?
Masturbate?
Dude, that's on stream, bro.
Oh, whatever, man. Dude, this fucking sucks.
So honestly, like, the best way I could summarize him is that he's the Indian guy to flirt with your sister or friend and not absolutely get anything. That's the type. If that perfectly sums it up for you, that's what he is. Again, he's one of the worst players I've ever seen in COD. Complains that every single time that I say he sucks at the game, he actually takes it to heart. So just to remind you guys, like, this is all a joke. Like, I'm not trying to hurt anyone's feelings, but dude, I've dealt with enough of this bullshit. So this is why I'm making this video. And what is his annoying habits that he has in game is that he changes his guns over and over again. So as many of you know, like MP5, like M4 are the best guns in the game, no doubt. He wants to change to like a Uzi multi-player and just start using it. Like, why? Like, why? Just like, it's not gonna make you any better. I don't know what he's thinking. Like, it just sometimes it's hard to believe this guy is in med school. That's all I have to say. It's like some of these guys are crackheads, literally. Warzone stats, his KD is 0.6 to a 0.8 KD. I couldn't find it. Score per minute is a whopping 136. That is lower by 50 by like some of the other players I just stated. And he has 23 wins. My question is, how many of these wins did he get with me? Like, there's no way he's gotten wins with other people. And this is the most funniest part. Average damage per game is 532. I want you to put that into perspective in like a 25-minute game, especially the games he's won. He's gotten 2 to 3 kills and he's been dead the entire time. Hey. Yep, next. Alright. You guys know him? I made plenty of videos of him. We're back to the famous Momar786.
Oh, okay, I forgot about that. He's with you. You're right.
Did you see that? Please tell me I'm not the only one that saw that, right? I just got 3 point-blank shots on him and he didn't die. I don't want to ever fucking play this game again.
I've literally won him so many games. Like, my back is broken from, I can't, like, it's unbelievable. Like, he hasn't even gotten better. He's actually gotten worse. So a little story time is that he got paddles. So if you guys do know, I play with the Scuff controller. He got paddles that PlayStation has, and he does not slide cancel or jump. He hasn't done anything, and he literally was promising me is that, like, when I get these paddles, I'm going to destroy you, Omie. Like, he stated that over and over again. It is so funny because he never did anything. Even when he plays, he doesn't do anything. He lets me die, never saves me. I save his ass in game about like 2,000 times every single game. It's unbelievable. But let's get to his Warzone stats, and we have a KD of a whopping 1.4, so a little bit better than most of the other guys. Score per minute is 274, so obviously he's doing a lot more of looting, buying things, all that stuff. He has 42 wins. I have to say most of those had to have been with me, but yeah, I'm pretty sure. His average damage per game is 1,159, so that sums it up for him. We have a kid that named himself IHypotenuse. Out of all the gamer tags he could have made, I have no idea what's wrong with this man. But anyway, this guy watches the CDL, so if you guys don't know what the CDL is, it's the Call of Duty League, the most out of everyone else. He does not slide cancel or jump at all either, which is, I tried teaching every single one of them, because movement is a big thing within this game. If you don't know how to do it, someone like me is going to eat you alive. So here's Indy just holding his pre-aim, and he's like, and he just gets gunned. Like, it's end of story. Like, I mean, it's so depressing watching some of these guys play. I gotta say, like, when I die, my heart sinks. Anyways, so his famous quote includes, "Hey man, I haven't seen you since high school, bro. Imagine saying that to another man. So if any sentence or anything that could be like said in a sexual way, he turns it into it. Like, because I don't know what's wrong with that man. He needs to be like checked out immediately. I want to say he acts like somewhat of the leader. He schedules a lot of games with other people, but in game his knowledge is like it ain't there. Like he's most of the time like, where do you want to go? Like, what do we do? What do we do next? Like, do you want to look at the sky and stare at it for the entire game? Like, Indy, shut up. And what bothers me is that he asks the dumbest questions ever. He's like, drop your money, revive him. Like, no dip, Sherlock. I'm not Akash. I don't sit there like staring at the roof the whole game. And I think I respect him a lot is because he tried to keep up with me day one of the game. He actually tried to like get better. Like, a lot of these guys, when I tell them what to do or like how to get better, they like, it just goes from one ear out the other. Like, they don't care. Like, and then they start complaining. He's like, how do I get better at the game? Like, hello? Like, you have a freaking amateur Call of Duty like professional in front of you, and you don't want to listen. You do not want to listen. Oh, this is a mighty good one. I am finally famous, other than known as Vivek.
I got killed from left side. Beautiful shots by you,
Let's
Vivek.
take it back.
Beautiful.
Fucking outlined him. Yo.
Move up fire, go.
Lovely, Vivek.
Sorry, don't like viewers.
Beautiful. It's okay. Glad we're streaming this and people can see it.
Yeah.
I think he's definitely salty because I'm pretty sure someone told him that I thought he sucked, and I don't care. I'll literally completely tell you suck at the game. Like, his Warzone stats are 16 wins, so that makes a lot more sense. See, that's 16 wins is that should be gun that kidcurry's, Akash's, like stats. That should be his stats. His KD is 1.15 and his average damage is 1,234. Again, 3 to 5 kill range. The thing that bothers me, and a lot of these guys do, is they play like a slot. So if they see someone, this is like early Warzone days, is that when they see someone, they like crouch and they sit there and they're like, dude, what is this guy doing? What is this guy doing? I tell him what to do and he doesn't listen. He's just that scared. Like, he's actually that, like, I'm just happy for some of these guys that they aren't doing like a serious residency, like surgery, because let me tell you, when they play COD, it's GG's. They piss their pants. See, what else do we have on this guy? Oh yeah, I actually thought he was pretty decent the first GB match we played, because we actually beat like a really good team ranked on that website, but after that he continuously went triple, quadruple negative, and he goes in game chat and he starts talking shit. He tells the other team they suck, like they're a bunch of bitches, like all this stuff. When he goes triple negative, I'm sorry, in the history of me, like when I play basketball and all that, I've never told someone that they were bad if they like really beat me. Like, I honestly respect them for beating me. Like, unless you're like a terrible person, like I respect competitive people. But he gets mad again for when I try to correct his gameplay, because I honestly, and this is like a theory, but I do think medical students, they have a really big ass ego. So when you tell them like what to do, it honestly hurts them. Like, it really does. They honestly think they're good at everything. He's AKA a literal dumbass. Yep. Next. Alright, so finally we don't have a bad player. HectheDon, if you guys don't know him, he actually started his YouTube channel at the same time as I did, and it's actually going pretty well for him, so go check out his YouTube channel. He's a really good friend of mine. He's actually a competitive like COD player back in my day, like I was. He actually made it to Call of Duty Champs. Like, he qualified as an amateur team, so he accomplished a lot more than I did, and that's crazy. Like, honestly, me and him were talking about like if we wanted to compete like in this game, and it's sort of like a hard thing to do because competing is just like, it takes a huge toll on you. But his damage per game is 3,493. That's on average, dude. That's ridiculous. He has 43 wins. He doesn't play Warzone that much. Like, honestly, if I brought Heck like with me to play with some of these guys, dude, like, we would be put in bot lobbies, and I swear me and him would be wiping out squads faster than some of these guys can like rotate over. Because trust me, they trail like the whole game. He has a 3.5 KD ratio, which like is really good. I honestly should have had a KD like that, but I really wasn't caring. Like, I just wanted to play at the same time. So he's a fantastic player. Like, honestly, I wish he played Warzone a lot more, because if I had him in our parties, dude, like, the games would be a lot more like, I mean, anyone can say that like if you're playing a bad game, it's not fun, but like when you're in that rhythm of just having a good game after a good game, like it's a lot of fun. That's all I have to say. Wavy_bone23 is the next target. He is known as Armand, one of their friends. There's a rumor I actually heard that he actually thinks like so we haven't been playing with their little PWITB clan that includes ideathzonei, Akash, and some of the other players. He thinks he's improved a lot since the last time I played with him, which was a couple months ago, and he actually thinks he can beat me. Like, what is this guy on? Like, I honestly don't know what he's thinking. I couldn't find any Warzone stats because his name is so stupid, bro. He literally has underscores, numbers, and everything in his name. But honestly, like, overall, I think he's tied as one of the best in the group, which is really not saying anything considering I just showed you that they all are really bad at the game. He's really quiet. I think the worst thing is that, like, he doesn't call out, like, he doesn't tell people where he's at. He doesn't, like, say anything. He honestly, like, I think he shits himself, like the rest of them, like, when they play game battles, it's dead quiet. Like, if I stop talking, like, if you guys want to go look at my game battles video about, like, 20 kills, I was like, one of my first videos I uploaded, you would see, I'm the one talking throughout the whole thing. Like, every strategy was because of me. Like, no one else says anything. I think he's probably pissed because, like, I think he's been playing with some bad people, this past couple of months, and it's annoying enough just to not, I understand, like, for the people that don't play this game every day, like, dude, you don't have to be good at the game. Like, all you have to do is communicate and tell people where you're going. You have to support your other players. Like, dude, if I was playing with the pro and I know he's better than me, dude, I would try to keep up with him, and these guys don't want to do it. It's just like, imagine playing COD with poopers all day. Like, obviously you're gonna be mad. So Armand, if you really think you could take me in a 1v1, please message me anytime. I'm dying to upload another 1v1 up on my channel, bro. It'll be exciting, you know. All right, the next dumbass, fitzlyvania 93. Hear me. What do you do all day? You just launch the game on your computer and you just sit there staring at the screen. Like, no joke. If he gets an invite from one of us, he accepts it right away. I have no idea what this guy does all day, but let's get to the Warzone stats. 2 wins. He has 2 wins. And you know who those 2 wins were from? Me. He has not gotten any other win with any other people, any other group. He knows he's absolutely so useless that when he launches the game, he waits for his time to be played with. It's like child daycare all over again for him. Every single time him and someone else get online, and I hate this, he talks about med school all day long when we play. It's not even funny. It's like literally one of these wins that he actually got, I dropped like 20 kills, and it was him and Momar talking about residency the entire time. And by the time he won, they were shocked the game was over. Like, that is how delusional and non-attentive they were to that game that was going on. I don't know what's wrong with this man. Definitely one of the worst players within this group. I would love to see, one of the things I would love to see is him gun the Yema and, like, some other people just go in a free-for-all and let's see what happens. Like just title it worst players in the universe playing against each other. So, funny story actually is he was with us one of these days playing Warzone, and basically myself, I get revived like instantly most of the times, just because, like, that's how much of an impact I have on the game, that I can find money and all that stuff to revive the whole team. And he actually started whining. He was like, dude, why would you revive Omie before me? Dude, you have a 0.69 KD. Stop. Like, it's like you're not gonna revive LeBron and you're gonna go revive some, like, G League player. Like, jeez, Jeremy, you need to take a break. And here's the most annoying thing. He has a scuff controller. I think he has 2 to 3 monitors. He has a monster PC. He's a good headset. He has everything he needs to be a good player, and he still sucks at the game. Like, dude, like, what is wrong with you? Again, like, I had to tell you, like, Auntie Amreen to whoop your ass and feed you roti for the next month. Like, dear God. Like, good Lord. It's like, what I don't understand, how do these guys play every single day and they still suck at the game? Like, does anyone want to tell me? Like, go in the comments and just explain, because I don't understand it. And the last player, we have Yema. Basically, he's a roommate of kidcurry, so that's why I, like, listed his gamer tag as the same thing. His famous quote is, "Where are the cats at?" I don't understand what he's saying half of the time when he says that, but Yama, you still don't have any cats. Stop. I don't know what you're referring to, but yeah, just shut up. He's the same as Jeremy. He literally talks about med school half of the time he plays. He honestly, if you hear this guy, he acts like some swaggy DJ, like with the funky voice at all time. He acts like he's high all the time, which I don't know. And then his vibe goes down like every single time he starts dying. He's like, oh man. But I actually think, I don't know. When he watches me play, he's my biggest hype man, so I respect him for that because the other guys don't give a crap anymore. I do think that wraps up everything. So, as you could tell, this is the pile of crap I play with every single day. Every single day, I have to select one of these 3 people to play Warzone with. And that's the sad part, is that like I actually think that like if I play the Warzone tournaments, and this is the message to you, Heck, is that if we played Warzone tournaments every single day, wagers, whatever, like we actually would have made like a good amount of money. And it's sometimes I feel like I've wasted my time playing, like even like because like I'm just not getting wins or I'm not getting these high kill games anymore. Because it's just so tough. Like I have to, at all times, I have to play like the best player on the freaking lobby at all times. Like if I make one mistake, it's over. Like it's just done from there. Like I'm not trying to like, you know, be rude or anything, but this is the facts, the truth of every single one of these people, the way how they play. So again, if you guys did enjoy this video, leave a like. Make sure to subscribe. I know it had nothing to do with like Call of Duty gameplay, but if you're in my shoes and you play with people that have no idea what they're doing, then go ahead, comment. Trust me, I've understood this pain since the first day of this game, and this game has been out more than a year, 365 days. So I definitely think these people have made me go psycho. I'll catch you guys later, and have a nice day, guys. Peace.